Okay, here we are, Swindon Yellow Vests, on our Independence Day, 1st of February 2020. We left the European Union last night. Thank you.
That's what we're doing this for, thanking your support. Yeah.
Long way to go, but we've got the biggest hurdle out of the way. Yeah. Well said, sir. Exactly.
Well said.
The best thing we can do as the older generation is to give the younger generation their country back so they can form it and direct it the way they see fit, not Brussels.
Well said. I like that. Well said, sir. Happy Independence Day, yeah?
Thanks for your support. That was well said.
We did Stanton a few days ago. Let's go somewhere different. We've done Stanton, Stratton Wood, we've done Badbury Clump. Where do you want to go, boy? You don't care, he says, I just want to go. Right, it's all a bit rush this morning. Got caught a bit off guard by the Samsung washing machine engineer. Yeah, brilliant. Okay. All right. Well, thanks for that.
No problem at all.
Okay. Cheers.
Bye.
Bye. Anyway, he's doing his magic stuff now because I can't touch it. You see, it's under warranty, and if I go into it, then it's warranty void, isn't it? Again, they've tried to do a piece of coppice fencing. It's always good to see this kind of stuff because it really blends into it naturally, doesn't it? It'd be an absolute travesty if there was some kind of a brick fence there. That'd be awful, that would. Anyway, so what we're on here is I suppose it's an old railway line. There was a whole load of network of railways going throughout the UK, literally linking villages to villages and small towns to small towns. Dr. Beeching back in, it was 1953 thereabouts, decided to, I have talked about this before on other videos, but he decided to streamline the whole kind of network and then had the stations removed from the villages and the small towns and took up the railway tracks and things and then kind of centralised everything. So all you have now is just kind of like big towns are connected to big towns, and if you live in a small village or a small town, then it's really down to you to get yourself to a main train station somewhere. And I suppose, to be fair, you know, we're never too far away from a train station, but you know, you've got to get there and it just puts more traffic on the road. So there is a bit of a push in the UK to try and get the old train stations and lines reopened from small town to small town, but I think that's just a railway track too far. I was over here yesterday in Stratton Wood. Basically, our walk yesterday was from the car park up and around here kind of thing. That's what we did yesterday. So today we're kind of here at the moment. We can either go down that way down there. There's a few people down there, but again, that's an old disused railway track. We can go down there and then sort of like not sure where you go from there, to be honest. Perhaps down there and back again, I suppose. But or we can carry on this way here, which is quite a walk, really. I don't know. Which way would you like to go, dear? Which way do you fancy? Do you want to go up that way?
Yeah, we'll go that way.
It might be a bit,
Not muddy.
might be a bit muddier this way, but I mean it's going to be less people. Let's go and have a little walk this way and go and see what there is. If it gets too muddy, then we can come back. Yeah, that's pretty muddy. We can give it a go if you like.
No.
No, there's puddles and all. This way, Cov. This way. No, there's puddles in that. Let's go down. This way. Come on. This way. Cov. This way. Good boy. We go the other way. It's flatter and it's drier.
So this pathway would have been train line?
Yeah, this would have been. Yeah. A single track.
Quite boggy there.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's very boggy to the left-hand side, but this was just a single track line which would connect Swindon up to Highworth. Got lovely trees both sides, and today's such a wonderful day. Got lovely blue skies up above, birds singing around, and people just enjoying the sunshine, the early sunshine. So, you know, spring has well and truly sort of kicked in. Between me and you and the rest of the world, I really love places like this. You know, this is kind of taking me back to my childhood again. Yeah, where you make something like this, a den or whatever. Right, so obviously someone has used this at some point. Fair play to them. They've made some kind of a little structure here. Get inside it, you know, you could quite easily stick a tarpaulin over the top of this and make it quite, you know, well enclosed. You can buy tarps these days, you know, a 3 metre by 5 metre, about £10. Very inexpensive, but very hard wearing. And it'll keep you dry. Won't keep you warm, but it'll keep you dry. You're right.
Yeah, I've had a text on something about social and suspicious activity on PayPal.
The wife received a message, a text message via her phone about 10 minutes ago, and it said, well, she hasn't got a PayPal account, but it said that there is suspicious activity on your PayPal account. Then there was a link which was in the actual text message. Well, obviously this is someone phishing, isn't it? Trying to get someone's details, you know, to go on to PayPal and then to log in, and then
But
just
you
like
haven't got anything, 'cause I don't have one.
I know, that's what I just said. You know, but you know, you could have had a PayPal account. But you know, you've got to be very suspicious about this, because I think this is becoming all the more sort of like common these days, getting, you know, spurious emails and messages from who knows where, you know, with a link. Now this link, okay, it's my guess, and I think I'm probably right, it's my guess that this link will send you, if you click on it, to a site which looks identical to PayPal, and you know, you'd be fooled by that to think, oh well, it's the real thing, it's really PayPal, it's legitimate. So then you log in, okay, with your details, you know, your password and your email address or whatever else, and then what's happening there is the person on the other end, the scammer, can actually then see your login details. So then what he does, he then takes that information, and then he goes to the real PayPal with your login details, and he just has a whale of a time. So, you know, just be aware of that one. I've had that one sent to me a few times, and I just ignore it. Here we go. So it's really, really lovely day today. Really lovely day today. It's like 4 days in a row we've had like where it's just like glorious. I mean, if it stayed like this all the time, it's a bit cold at night. There's a bit of a frost last night, but if it stayed like this all the time, then I'll be quite happy. I'll be very happy, in fact, you know. So we're heading over, still on our little walk, heading across. We're gonna take in perhaps Ron's beehive place, which has been completely burnt to the ground. That must have been one hell of a shock for that man. I think the shock of seeing that, or being notified of it, for an old man who's 89 years of age, I think it could well have been, you know, a finishing blow for him. But I'm glad to say that he's resting at home at the moment, which is probably a good thing. This COVID-19 is probably keeping him in, because to come down there and see is pretty much his life work from retiring, or since retiring, has all been burnt to the ground. It might just be like a step too far for the chap. You know, this is just an absolute travesty for him. There was a lot here. You can see the amount of ash on the floor and the debris. I just, you know, it's just.
Now they've got to get rid of all.
Well, they have, but it just beggars belief how anyone would actually view this as some kind of a victory, or get some kind of a kick out of it. It's just I really don't understand people like that. I'm lost. I've been trying to think. I'm just lost for words. Anyway, so there's a buzzard over there coming overhead. There he is, look. Oh, lovely bird, straight overhead. That was a lovely shot, wasn't it? Did you like that? It was good, wasn't it? Wow. Anyway, we're gonna crack on and make our way slowly back to the car now. Yeah, beautiful. Just a lovely sight down there with these lovely pine trees on the left hand side, the avenue of pines on the left, and a beautiful green sward on the right hand side. Absolute picture. Right, we have got two of those. They're both 5 litres of fence panel paint. On the side there I've also got some Wilco Complete Lawn Feed, Weed Killer and Moss Killer. So I'm going to put that on the lawn. Should make it look quite nice, I think. I think I've got enough. Yeah, should be okay. Should be enough, I think. So treats up to 109 square meters just with one. So one ought to do it, but I've got 3, because if you buy 3, it's like you get you pay for 2 but you get 3. So I shall be cracking on with that in a while, just feeding the lawn, killing the moss, and just giving the grass a good feed. I cut it yesterday. I'm just going to feed it today. I could really do with having maybe a bigger brush. This one I have to do for now, I suppose. Take me a while to do it, I think, with this, but at least it should get it done. I don't know about the colour though. I'm not too enamoured about it. A bit late now, I suppose. I've opened it and started to use it. The wife chose it. Okay, the wife chose it. It's going to take me a long time to do, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Shed. 15, 16, 17, 18 and a bit. 18 and a bit panels I've got to do. I don't reckon I got enough. I've got 2 of those. I've got 10 litres of it. I don't reckon that's going to be enough, is it? Anyway, I don't suppose I'll be going to work anytime soon, and whilst the sun's shining, I suppose I might as well get straight into it. Keep myself busy. I ought to be looking for work, to be honest, but I have filled out some application forms. It's just a matter of waiting back to hear from the companies and that. So hey ho. Anyway, I've got to remove the water from the water butt. I'm going to run it into my I think it's long enough, into the sewer down there. Alright, let's try it. See how near it gets to it. I just want to drain it so I can move it. I do. I just want to drain it so I can move it out. Right, okay, how are we doing down here then? Alright, okay, so we're getting pretty close to the bottom of it. I'm going to turn that off now and I'm going to move it out. In fact, I'll just chuck it down the sewer. I think what water's in there, whatever else. There we go. Right, I can get in the corner now and get back to work. Okay, hey, good stuff. You alright? You okay? Mm-hmm. Good. Well, if the colour isn't quite right, at least it's got some protection. That's one of the main things, isn't it? Yeah, it's quite a nice colour, isn't it? If it was on just plain wood, it'd all look the same. But because it's going on sort of a dark undercoat, as it were, it doesn't quite have the same effect, unfortunately. It goes on quite well, but when it dries very light, and then you can see through it. Yeah. So we've been at it about 3 hours now. So that's had 2 coats, that's had 1, that's had 1, that's had 2 coats, that's had 1, 1 and 1. Not touched them yet. It's going to be a nightmare. It's going to take me all day to do that. Anyway, so I'm on the 2nd coat now, so I'm doing 2nd coat on that one there. Done 2nd coat. I just started on this one here now. That's going to need another coat, isn't it? That's going to need 3 coats at least, I think, to get it like that. And whoever indoors wants it like that. Wish I never started this job now. It's far bigger than I thought it would be. Oh well, never mind. Crack on, I suppose. Crack on. There we go. No rest for the wicked. Right, okay. Completely out of paint. No more fence paint. I've completely demolished 10 litres of fence paint. Then I splashed it all over the place. Trying to rush the job, I think. Anyway, that's 10 litres of it. That's had 3 coats, 2 coats. Oh, sorry, 3 coats, 1 coat, 1 coat, 2, 2, 2, and 2. So I'm gonna concentrate on that side first, and then I'm gonna concentrate on the back. Not sure how I'm gonna do that one there. Do as much as I can, and then I've got to do those ugly ones over there. Oh, this is gonna be fun and games, isn't it? I'm an absolute mess at the moment. I'll take my hat off because I stay in my hands. Look at them. I'll take my hat off. I haven't got a clue what my face looks like, but it's probably not very good. Here we go. There you go, look. Where's the sun gone? Sun's just going down now, so you can't see me very well. There we go. I'm a complete mess. An absolute mess, and I'm dying in need of a shower or something. Anyway, so that's me done for the day now. Yeah. So I got through 10 litres. Busy day today. Took the dogs out this morning. Did a bit of shopping. Did this and other things as well. So yeah, busy day. Going to carry on tomorrow. Early start tomorrow. I've got to take someone back from Gatwick to Swindon. So that's my working for tomorrow. Then I'm going to get back and do this, I suppose, if I can get some more paint. Some more harvest gold. Anyway, that's about it for today. Just want to say thanks for watching, and yeah, see you on the next one. Bye for now.